Okay, I'm going to give an update on the Oldsmobile that I've been working on. It's been a long time since I've done any videos. You can see it's going back together finally. I'm going to put some pictures on here, a slideshow kind of showing where I started and what's happened since. I've got the 455 with the Edelbrock aluminum heads, Edelbrock RPM intake, hooker headers all installed. I've got the frame painted, everything cleaned up, got the upper and lower control arms powder coated. You can see there's new relays up there. I cleaned up my washer or my wiper motor pump, cleaned that all up. Got the new transmission in, which you can't really see back there. It's a 200 4R, it's overdrive transmission. That's in place. I've got some work to do on that, getting linkage set up, so forth. To get this motor in, I had to rebend all my brake lines and move my distribution block up on top of the frame from on the side over here. So I had to rebend this brake line, and even the one to the rear brakes. I had to bend that. I thought I could use it, but it made more sense just to rebend it. Also got a new brake booster. Had to rebend the brake lines for that. That will, you'll see at some other point in time. I don't have the header on this side yet. I had problems with my dipstick tube, so I've got to get a new one and replace that. I've got the mini starter on there. I'm gonna probably have to take that back off to put the headers back on, but I just kind of trial fitted that, see how it looked in there and see how much space I had. These hooker headers fit really good so far. I'm really happy with those. You can see on this side it's just sitting in there. I don't have the gasket or any of it tightened up yet, but it cleared everything pretty well. No real issues with those, so real happy with that. I've heard horror stories about putting headers on, that sort of thing, and this turned out okay. I'm working on my core support here. I took out this piece. This is where the battery tray was. It's sitting over here. You can see it's all rusted through, corroded, so I figured while I had it apart, I'd put a new one in. Got this off of a core support off of a 1970 core support, and I'm scabbing it in there, and then I'm going to have this all powder coated. But again, that's the core support, so I got to take everything off of it, clean it up a little bit, and get it to the powder coater so it'll all look nice. Last thing I'll show you is, maybe you can see a little bit of the transmission installation in there, but it's a 200 R4, went in real easy so far. Just had to move my cross member back to the 400 turbo 400 transmission spot. Had to get new cables there for the emergency brake. Those had to be shortened up. That was real fun to get the one out of the driver's compartment that goes down here and ties into that, but it's all done. So you can see those headers don't hang super low. If I look at about the level of the frame right there, you can see they hang a little bit low, but not real bad at all. So real happy with those. I'll try to update again more later on.